A single person created a superpower like America. In 2013, he stole more than 10 lakh top-secret documents from America and exposed them to the world, and since then, he has been America's most wanted criminal for the last 11 years, but the American government has suffered so much loss. Despite all this, today, he is seen as a hero in the world. But why did he steal the documents of the world's top-secret agency? Why did he leak them, and what is the meaning of all this? Even after this, how did it survive America's gift? From Khushmadeed Nazreen on the morning of June 6, 2013. The sun is huge on the American government. It is as if he has brought trouble. A series of news is published in The Guardian and The Washington Post in which the raw copy of the top-secret document of NSA, i.e., National Security Agency, was present. This document surprised not only the Americans, but also the mobile users of the whole world when they came to know about this. It was revealed that the American government is secretly keeping an eye on every mobile user. NSA secrets are in these documents. The program PRISM was exposed. A secret program that the US to the government. There is an order through which he earns crores of rupees. Can also access customer data. Risen is a mobile operator in America, like India. A security agency in Pakistan hacked the computers of Hong Kong, and China's military tapped the phone of Angela Merkel, who was the Chancellor of Germany at that time. British Government Communication Headquarters GCHQ is a place to keep an eye on its citizens. Were running the program, and the leaked document revealed conversations between the NSA and GCHQ in which both were looking for ways how to deceive people. Propagandist. In the beginning, no one knew who leaked these documents and whether they were true or not, because news agencies are not bound to reveal the source of their news. But just 3 days later, a person came forward. Who takes responsibility for leaking these top-secret documents? 29-year-old Edward Snowden, who was a high school dropout, started his career with the US military, but a year after being discharged from there, he joined the security department of the University of Maryland in 2005. Guarded. Edward Norton is defined in studies. But his computer skills were he was so strong that the CIA hired him. After spending a few years with the CIA, he was hired by American tech giant Dell in 2009. Dell also had a contract to upgrade the computer systems of the National Security Agency at that time. That's when they hired Edward. He was also put on the same project where initially his role was that of a supervisor. Later, he became a cyber strategist. Even Edward Snowden was a diamond in the rough for the CIA and NSA. Then what happened next was that he was called a traitor by these same agencies. Edward's transformation from a cyber strategist to a traitor began. There was an incident behind NSA computers. While operating and upgrading, Edward came to know that the National Security Agency has the power to access the personal data of any mobile user. He also saw some records that, at first, he thought might be the records of international criminals, but in reality, they were not criminals but peace-loving citizens of America. Intelligence in the US Congress there was a debate going on about the issue of Ron Wyden. Who is an American politician? National Security Agency filled in Congress. A question from Director James Clapper. Did that data of your agency Americans? Does Congress collect it or not? The session was also broadcast on national television. James Clapper, in front of millions of people, said no, our work is only foreign. Intelligence is Edward Snowden at that time. He was shocked to see his director blatantly lying on television. He got so angry that after 3 days, he left his job at Dell, where he was earning $200,000 a year. In 2013, he left Dell and joined Booz Allen Hamilton. He joined a company that used to work for the US military, CIA, and NSA. Here he was also put on a project by the NSA. The National Security Agency says that Edward removed so many files from our system. It is difficult to even estimate the number of thefts because their number could be more than 20 lakhs, but what Edward did is he copied the files of a top-secret agency, and that too without anyone getting a clue. This is surprising. He did not use any complicated hacking tools for this work. Rather, all this work was done with a small USB drive. But how in normal offices, USB drives are specifically banned due to the fear of data theft. Second, that in any company's system, where there is confidential data, every employee has the right to access data. Even if it is not an authority, it is still national. The security agency had computers whose there is no breaking of security, Edward. Before doing this, Snowden, he made an escape plan and took advantage of his location because he was hired by Booz Allen Hamilton for the NSA project, which is why he was kept in Hawaii, 5,000 miles away from the Maryland headquarters of the NSA. Hawaii is 6 hours from Maryland. Is behind, which means that by the time Edward worked in his air office, everyone would have gone to the NSA headquarters. The second advantage was that he was the head of the NSA. Thin client access to quarters servers. Resile was achieved through the system, which was actually. The third advantage was that Edward himself was a system administrator there, i.e., his profile had a high security clearance, due to which he had more rights. TS.I.E. He could copy data from any system without being noticed. Edward Norton took advantage of this only. Picked up and copied more than 20 lakh files from 50 miles away without being noticed. After working in the Hawaii office for only 4 weeks, Edward decided to expose the misdeeds of the NSA to the world. He copied all the documents into a USB drive. Very clever. That drive by hiding it from the security guard. He went out and took leave on the pretext of illness. He switched off his number and went straight from Hawaii to Hong Kong. But when he did not return for the next several days, nor was his number dialed, the NSA became suspicious and tried to find him. After reaching Hong Kong, he met some trusted journalists and gave them documents, and then the same documents became the headlines of the world the next day. Edward Snowden's leaked documents started a new debate on the secret powers of the NSA across the world. Government property on this. Theft of national and unauthorized access to top-secret information. He was accused of trying to reach people, and the American government requested Hong Kong to hand over Edward to us, but he too had planned his every step. By then, he took a ship and went to Russia, where he initially got asylum. And then there is Putin Tipchera in September 2022, in which he talked about how our phones spy on us. He mentioned a tool called Nose Smurf, which gives access to our phone's microphone to security agencies so that they can spy on us. Can hear voices without any interruption. Without penetrating the security systems. Can hear voices without any interruption. Some people consider Edward Snowden a traitor, while some believe he is a hero who revealed the real face of the NSA to the world. Exposed. What is your opinion about this? Please let me know in the comment section. Hope you guys also like this video of Jam TV. You guys will like and share a lot. Thank you very much for your loving comments. In the next great video.